big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Douglas Margowski, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I look to get a W here in this one.
Number 24 gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
No one better. Let's go, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, both of these teams come into the series riding losing streaks. So the good news, someone's going to get back in the win column here. Other than that, not a whole lot of good to report for either side.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Marte is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. In now, Dwayne Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, let's go right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. The second for... On to first, and they get them both. A chance now to take a look at how...
He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is lifted out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Michael Giles will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. No one out with a runner at second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And he's retired, 1 away.
Well, they've figured out the whole get him on and get him over parts. Now with 1 away, they've got 2 shots at the get him in part. Nice job here to steer that one to the right side.
Number 24 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? Third time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got...
Get out of this. Let's go.
Larry Rourke strides in, grounded out his last time through. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The home team leads this thing. Michael Giles gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Alberto Lerma will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, to make an impact on this game right now.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder number 20.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. Number 24 will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. These fans head home happy. Their club has won it 2-0. Good night, everybody.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Mississippi, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian, getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 24 is in the glow. And we talked about him a couple of weeks ago. Guys, he's in the doghouse a bit with his organization because he hasn't been achieving what the club's asked of him over the past month or so.
Ugh, you know, this is not the kind of story that I like to talk about. A guy who's just not getting it done. Now, if he continues on this path, I'm afraid that he's going to be finding himself lower and lower on the club's depth chart. But you know, if you look at it the other way, the way he should be looking at it, he could use all of this as a wake-up call. You know, get himself going.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. It's the first game in the month of June between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think you better look.
Number 24 will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it. Come on, big
This
guy.
is line to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, if you're going to start an at-bat with a pitch out, it means you're willing to let a guy hit from ahead in the count. And we all know that batting averages are much higher on 1-0 than they are on 0-1. They've learned the hard way there.
Doug Batson will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Hit the other way out toward right field. Vincent moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
This team has to find a way to hit more balls into the gaps and get some big extra base hits. They hit into more double plays than any other team in baseball.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's
Reed
go.
Brignac will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Smoke toward the hole.
Make the turn.
And
Look,
a
look,
reach,
look,
but
pick
it's
up.
by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money.
So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Carlos Gonzalez will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. 3 runs already home here.
2 down, 2 down.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and the home team leads it 3-0.
Hey, come on.
Number
big dog, get a
24 steps in now.
Batting, number 24.
pitch. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Hey, come on, baby.
First offering on its way. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Hey, see it deep and drive it. What do you say?
Drilled right back up the middle.
dig,
Wow,
dig.
a flip to second for 1.
He's out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Number 24 stands in.
Number 24.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch
Into
up
the
there.
windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's been a good one, huh?
Liner towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide.
He's out.
He's out.
Oh, what a play. Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat, considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Hey, 2 away now.
Dwayne Robinson strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Underhanded flip.
Yes,
and the
you're
2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back 3rd tonight. Stick around on the show. Number 24 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Number
And
24.
you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and
Don't be
tying the ball
afraid.
game.
Let it fly
But if he
one
does
time.
find a way to get on base, things get a
Watch out.
whole
Drive him in
lot
for
more
us. Let's go,
interesting.
baby.
Work it ahead.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
enough, Forrest. Right guy, right place.
Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Yeah, he gets a fastball here, and he rips it towards the hole. You see the good effort over there at first, but that got on him much too quickly for him to be able to.
Doug Batson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go. Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
0-2, here it comes.
No one better.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped
Turn,
up.
find the ball, find
One
the ball.
there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, really no shot at two on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force in second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Right,
Marco Marte will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Hits this one hard, the other. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Giles.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. These fans head home happy. Their club has won it 3-1. Good night, everybody.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Mississippi, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So with the runner in scoring position at second base and one away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Number 24.
Number 24 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
They see it and drive it. Let's go. Let's go now. One time.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. One out and a runner on second base.
Hey, see it or rip it up there.
Driven to right field and deep. Arnaz ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Whoa, what a great throw.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easy.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Grounded to short. Robinson over to his left and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Another example here where speed is such a weapon in this game. Look at him just flying down that first baseline. Not only is he going to wind up with an infield single, but he's also going to pick up the RBI.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. These fans head home happy. Their club has won it 4-3. Good night, everybody.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Mississippi, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number.
Come on,
Number
baby,
24 will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Marte loves it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, there's a big decision.
Edgar Medina will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Here's the 1-1. He's running towards second. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Marte is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games.
Peter Sato comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. Runner at first here, one man out.
One out.
Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, eat it. Put it right there.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Let it rip right here.
Number 24 steps into the box.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
See it, drive it. Let's go, baby.
Runners on the move for second. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, a diving stop. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, this is going to prove to be a costly.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive
Edgar
right here.
Medina comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
Now batting, third baseman, Reed Brignac.
Number 24 gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4.
Your pitch right here. Let's go,
Ripped
kid.
down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go. Here we go now. Come on now.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
To short, hit hard. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 4-1. Juan Arnaz will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Touch up right here.
Hit out toward second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, this is just what it takes to be a good number 2 hitter. He just finds a way to get a ground ball to the right side, giving himself up for the team, but he moves his man over to third base with just 1.
Number 24 steps in now.
Second baseman, number 24.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. On out.
Left side, backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Number 24 stands in.
Number 24.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
In there at the knees, strike one.
There we go. Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
The 0-1 on its way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that is not good.
Oh, baby, see you drive it. All right, one time right here.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was...
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the two hardest ones out of the way. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Mississippi's able to take this one 5-3. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Shuckers, 3 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting 6th can keep it going. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Tim Harris gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Number 24 settles into the box for his first chance.
Number 24.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner at second here with one man out. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Setting up on the outside part of the plate that time. And you'll see this one again on swing track. This will register as a 12-inch break, and he just can't make contact.
Thomas Murillo will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games.
Hey, nobody gone now.
Hit hard to the right side. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on it.
Billy Davila will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Nobody out, runner on first.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Swinging a soft liner. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
So stepping in, number 24, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Pitch, huh? Here we go.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Left fielder, Doug Batson.
So striding in, number 14, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Edgar Medina steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat and one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know,
Kyle Navarro stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lerma on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1. Number 24 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Line drive to left. Lerma is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Tim Harris will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. On the ground softly towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The home team leads this thing 4-2. Number 24 steps into the box.
For Mississippi, second baseman, number 24.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Slow little roller to third. Davila ranges to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And we showed you the ERA just a moment ago. It's under 1 coming into play, and it just keeps on dropping as he gets the first.
Michael Giles digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Changed up on him as this is ground. And reined in, 1 away.
Right fielder number 20.
Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fella you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives them 7 strong
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Number 24 will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. In there, no balls and a strike. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And you know, the
run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
And if there's one thing you can't do in this game, you can't give runs away. I mean, this pickoff throw, it's not even close to being on target. That's just a lapse of concentration at a time where you can least afford to do so.
No one out with a runner at second.
Any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive.
Good curveball, strike 2.
Yeah, how about the back-to-back curveballs to start the game? That's showing no fear already.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case.
Russell Bromberg will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Mississippi defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Cooper. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Smokies lead it 2-1. Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Beal is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when you've got a dugout that's a little flat, nothing lights them up more than a hustle triple. There's something about seeing a guy race around the bases that tends to energize an entire ball club. Now, let's see if it does just that.
So stepping in, number 14, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
This one skied out toward right. Estrada has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that 1-out triple. And the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Juan Perez will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Here we go.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I'm not sure how this one's going to be scored. This was going to be a dicey proposition trying to get that guy at second base. And as you see, not only is that throw to second late, but the return throw to first is late as well. So they're not going to get anybody.
Number 24 will stand in. 1 for 2 with a triple so far.
Yeah, he showed off some serious wheels on that triple earlier. That and a good-looking swing, of course.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
One time right now.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and 3 men left stranded. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Juan Perez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Smokies are on top, 5-3. Number 24 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
Runners on the move for second. Out in front of it, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go. He's going!
On the move again from first. Pitch inside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Hindsight's always 20/20, and I know you want to avoid the double play. But this late in the ball game, I like my chances a lot better if I have the tying run at the plate.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Let it rip right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
On the ground to the right side. Fuentes is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Doug Batson.
Richie Estrada steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and it eats him up. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Russell Bromberg will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play. Well, I could tell you, if you've made an error already in the inning, you're going to do anything you can to get back in your pitcher's good graces. This will do the trick right here. Look at him just lay out for this thing, then gather it in, regroup, and fire a strike to first. Very well done.
Striding into the box, Chu Hu. He flew out in his last at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, what a play! The throw. Not able to make a play, though, and now they'll be men at first and second with nobody out.
Well, this will be an infield hit, but it won't be from lack of effort. Look at the play just to get to this thing. But the throw to second won't be in time for the force.
We got
Jeff Cooper ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Come on.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things up. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Smokies win it 6-3. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 6 runs, 17 hits. With 1 error, they left 16 men on base. For Mississippi, 3 runs, 6 hits.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Perez giving chase. 1 out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Mississippi's able to take this one 3-2. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves. 3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Smokies, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's the leading run producer on this team, so they have to focus on getting the guys ahead of him on base and into scoring position. He'll still need to come through with a big hit, but he's shown an affinity for doing just that.
Rafael Irizarry will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he got into the 6th inning in his last start, but he wasn't.
Number 24 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ibarra is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Jeff Cooper will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Freddie Ibarra is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, number 24.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he's retired here, 1 away. Jim Santana strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short, 6. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but it just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Daniel Guillen steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, number 24.
Hey, I need you right here, 1 time.
First delivery to him on the way.
Strike!
Fastball in there for a called strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Hey, come on now,
Yeah, I think
right
ideally
here.
you'd
Right
like
here,
to
kid.
see him miss a few more bats, but
Here we go. Oh.
as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one.
You know, this is one of those cases where you have to know who your runner is out there. I mean, this is not exactly Ichiro busting down the line. He's got plenty of time to make this play, but he fires wildly, and they're going to hit him with an error.
Richie Estrada gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Medina is there for it.
I got it.
And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Smokies lead it 1-0. Number 24 stands in.
Number 24.
Hey, we need you right here. Let's go, kid.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Drilled on the ground to short. A bare hand for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Jim Santana gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
2 outs. Come on, fellas, let's go.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waited. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fella you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Smokies win it 2-0. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 2 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. For Mississippi, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Barton Mead, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA of under 2. You're going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA as minuscule as it is.
Juan Perez will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
7 o'clock.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And a rather easy first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He hit 7 home runs last month, and he really looked good at the plate over that time. Can't make a mistake to him, more.
1 out.
Homer Serrano will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base. But he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting his lead man.
Richie Estrada will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 24 steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
24.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now.
Edgar Medina will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, yesterday he just didn't look like himself, but he's been good lately. He's had 7 RBIs over his last 10 games.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Estrada is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
This team has to find a way to hit more balls into the gaps and get some big extra base hits. They hit into more double plays than any other team in baseball.
Coming to the plate now, Mario Vega, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready on 1 and 2. Flipped out the other way toward short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Juan Perez gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Let's get out of here.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and this goes right past him. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Number 24 steps in now.
Batting, number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Let's go now. One time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Estrada is over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Smokies lead it 2-0. Homer Serrano will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Smokies are on top, 7-0. Number 24 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 24.
Hey, see you deep and drive. What do you say?
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Estrada sprinting after it. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Right here. Find the ball.
And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 7-1 now.
And that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Edgar Medina will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. A runner at second, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Mario Vega will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fuentes scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Gil Machado digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Men on third with 2 down. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Fuentes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Smokies lead it 7-1. Number 24 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Rips this one to first. That's in there. Base hit.
Right here, on the back.
And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, and he makes the right decision holding him at third there. A lot of people might say, why not send him? Well, it's because you don't need one run. You need lots of runs.
Hey, come on now, big dog.
Edgar Medina will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Bases loaded here, nobody out.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, he's going to head back to the dugout feeling like that was a wasted opportunity. No RBI here, even though a run does score on the play. But at this point, base runners are more important, and they lose 2 on one swing.
Number 24 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-5 now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. So a pivotal moment here and digging in now, Edgar Medina. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though...
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, they don't come much more efficient than that one. He comes on, he throws one pitch, he gets the save. That's a good day at the office.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Smokies win it 7-5. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
The batter, number 24.
Come on now, let it fly.
Drilled right back up the middle. Cooper scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. The Smokies lead it 4-1. John Fagan will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 20, John.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Smokies win it 4-1. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Daniel Winkler will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, hitters have a...
Number 24 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work.
Doug Batson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hey, drive that pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Copley has a beat on it, and that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Generals lead it 2-0. At the plate, Kelly Samuel. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Generals are on top, 5-0. Number 24 steps in now.
Number 24.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Bases are empty, one man out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come
Who
on,
jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Line towards center field. Webb is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Number 24 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Right,
stepping in, Doug Batson. He drew a walk his first time up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Edgar Medina digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh? Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
On the ground to third. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. Jackson leads this one 5-0. Carter Copley is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
James Song stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, gotta hold him right
2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, we got 2.
makes the... He's up with it. The throw.
He's out.
And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Number 24 will bat now 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Doug Batson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Two men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Right side.
Right here, find the ball.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
One out now, one out.
Digging in and looking for more, Kelly Samuel. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Generals are victorious here, 5-0. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Jackson Generals. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For Mississippi, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jackson Generals and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He hasn't had any trouble hitting away from home this year, and his batting average on the road is up over 300. So there's a good chance we'll see him have some pretty good at-bats in this one.
Rick Bagley is on the mound for game 2. Number 24 will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. No, I'll take that anytime.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Runners on the move for second. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Number 24 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Let her fly, let her fly.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. McNeil ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Generals are on top, 2-1. Number 24 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? Third time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and he gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Mike Vargas takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just 1 away.
Number 24 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Come on, baby. See it.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Doug Batson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Samuel over to his right. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. The throw into second. The tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
Well, this is why you don't see this play attempted all that often. He thinks he can pull the old sneak attack here on the left fielder, but this only works if you get a guy out there and left that's not paying attention. So they put the tag.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jackson Generals and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs 1 base hit at a time. Barton Meade is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got a pretty good strikeout to walk ratio, 3-1. We'll see if that holds true in this one.
Kelly Samuel will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
sent on the ground out to second. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Bill Webb will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home.
Hey, here we go now.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Generals are on top, 1-0. Number 24 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Song gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Generals lead it 1-0. James Song will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here, as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in the switch hitter, Xavier Parker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Played on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Center fielder, number 11.
In now, Kelly Samuel. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Bill Webb will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0. Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
All right, one time right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Webb giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third.
Down!
And he is in there.
Now batting, left fielder, Doug.
I think it's fair to say that this is going to be the best shot they've had so far to get on the scoreboard. You could see the hustle there, and he's all the way up to third on the 1-out triple.
At the plate, Doug Batson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Left side, Hatch scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Number 24 will stand in. 1 for 2 with a triple so far.
Yeah, he showed off some serious wheels on that triple earlier. That and a good-looking swing, of course.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Scooped up to second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Kelly Samuel stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. 2 out with the man at first.
Here, 2 outs.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Reined in. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Jackson leads this one 9-1. Striding into the box, Brooke Velasquez. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
2 down now, 2 down.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Catcher, number 39.
Number 24 stands in.
Now batting, number 24.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
See it drive it, see it drive it.
Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. On out. Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Samuel moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
This is a nice play out there in left center. I figured once this ball got down, they'd try and wave that runner around third, but he gets it in quickly out there, and they force that third base coach to throw up the stop sign.
Doug Batson will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Let's go now. One time.
Bases are loaded with only one out.
Pitch up there. Come on now.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, that shows me a lot right there. Basically, you got him out twice. And how many times do you see that next pitch get roped for a double or missed by 3 feet to force in a run? He was able to put the missed call.
Edgar Medina stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
You got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
And now from the air, a jump throw. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The Generals are on top, 12-1. Xavier Parker steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Bill Webb.
Digging in to try it again, Bill Webb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Plays at 1 now.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Generals lead it 12-1. Number 24 is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here.
And you know he's walking to the plate just licking his chops. Everybody else has made it look so easy, so he should have plenty of confidence in the box right now.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, you got it.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Hey, here we go. Come on now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Generals are victorious here, 12-5. Good night, everybody. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on? Xavier Parker will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You talk about early pressure to start things out. My goodness, bases loaded now. Still only one out. And we might be looking at one of the crucial moments of this ball game.
Number 24 strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. We've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Doug Batson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Belted high in the air out to left. Samuel ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games, and he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
Edgar Medina will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. Jackson leads this one 2-0.
Hey, put him away.
Now to the plate, Martin Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Generals are on top, 4-0. Number 24 steps in now.
Number 24.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Into the seats, 0-1. A runner in scoring position with none out. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1. Let it rip right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Copley has a play. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Well, you knew this was definitely going to be close, and that turned out to be a pretty good throw home from out there in right field. But it's going to wind up being just a little too late to get his man.
Number 24 steps into the box.
Leading up for the Braves, second baseman, number 24.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Doug Batson strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Here we go now.
No one out with a runner at second. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Samuel has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you made a...
Edgar Medina will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Hard hit and no, actually. Looked like he had it in his sights, but it got right by. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Reed Brignac stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Get your pitch up there.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but...
Gil Machado will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Pitch, huh? Here we go.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, that shows me a lot right there. Basically, you got him out twice. And how many times do you see that next pitch get roped for a double or missed by 3 feet to force in a run? He was able to put
Hey, have a rip
Chris
up there right
Goodson
now, huh?
stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a looper to left.
Right here,
and that'll
find the
get
ball.
down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 7-2 game.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Number 24 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let her fly, let her fly.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and it gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his.
Now at the plate, Kelly Samuel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Hey, nobody gone now.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw into third, and he's safe.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Carlos Medrano digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Number 24 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Medrano is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone.
That's a disappointing final at bat there.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Fans, our final line score.
So that just about does it for EK.